All right, welcome back to a very special episode of HighT3Z, also known as episode 8. Today we are just joined with Jeffrey. My name is Roy. Our lovely co-host Eugene is missing out here today.
Why is that? Why?
Why
Where
would
is
that
he?
be?
Where is he, Roy?
Where would that motherfucker be?
Where is he today?
We are also not in Austin.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
We're in Austin right now.
No, we're not.
This guy's just
We never
blasted out
made
of his
it.
mind.
We never made it. And it's because our buddy Eugene was also missing. Hey, when you drink water, can you not keep the mic next to the water? Like, we don't need to record you fucking taking a sip
Just
of
like,
the water.
oh,
as well.
oh.
Fuck. Our buddy ended up getting hospitalized.
Oh, he's not hospitalized.
He didn't go to the hospital?
He should have. I don't know
Oh.
if he is right now.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. I guess it's not confirmed on whether he went or not.
He had the
but
paramedics called on him, though, for
he
sure.
had the ambulance called on him.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't really know how much of this he wants us to reveal. But that much is fine, I guess.
Yeah. Let's just say he's not
Yeah.
feeling well.
He's not feeling well. He's feeling sick, so he's missing out on today's
Shout out to Eugene.
special episode. Today was gonna be our first influence, I guess we should say, influence podcast. And it's unfortunate that he had to miss out, but I'm sure there will be other moments, other opportunities that we have to do this again. For last week's one word story, I know it was kind of stupid. We just specifically focused on George and his little schlong. So I want to give it another chance. Another go at one word story. Just a little heads up, if this podcast is a little bit extra rambled, scattered all over the place. With how, I don't know, do we get in trouble for this? We are under the influence, and we will only further become more under the influence. So
I could puke right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
sit back, relax,
Oh
and
my
let us
gosh.
entertain you for the next however long we go.
All right, I'll start.
Okay.
There
Was
a
woman
who
was
married
to
George
and
he
wanted
to
get
with
his
dog. Dude, poor George.
whoever George is, man. I'm not even sorry, bro. You fucked up. That's what you get for having a name named George.
All right.
Okay, maybe we're not good at one word story.
No, we'll try again.
Okay. Let me start. A
Man. Joe
renamed
himself
as
Billy
because
his
mother
married
a
guy
named
George.
Oh, we're not good at this. Hey, we're not good at this.
Dude, George and his schlong will forever be.
Wherever George is, man, wherever you are with your mean elongated thing, let us know. Hit us up. We'll definitely have you on. For today's episode, I think that one thing that we could dive a little bit on is more of like a one-on-one talk about love, just because I've done that with Eugene, and I think it's only fair to get your perspective on it. I know we, as a collective unit, have done one similar to it, but more in depth with just you and I. God damn, I used spilling water. Dude, every time I feel like I have to burp, I get really nervous. I get really nervous that I'm gonna throw at the same time. Every single time I burp.
I know what you mean.
I want to drink water to stay hydrated, but I'm scared because if I drink too much, I feel like if I drink too much water, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
This is so fucked. But so before I take my swig of water, I want to ask. So how long have you been in your current relationship?
Let's see.
Man, you don't know right off the top of your head? Are you trying to think of what date it is?
No, I know what date it is. It's September right now, right?
It is September.
A year and 10 months. What day is today? Is today the 1st?
The second.
Oh, exactly a year and 10 months.
Exactly a year and 10 months.
Exactly.
A year and 10 months. Oh, almost 2 years.
Yep.
Okay.
We're closing in our second.
So when you first saw her, like, did you have like an interest right away, or was it like you were friends at first and then
No.
something sparked?
So what happened was, I actually transferred church.
What the fuck you?
Listen.
Clear your throat, my guy. Oh my god.
Okay.
You
So
do.
I transferred churches, right?
Churches, okay.
Yes, and every
sorry to cut you off. So it's pretty recent that you moved to the church that you're going to currently.
yeah.
Realistic, like it's less than 2 years.
I mean, it's been a little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years. Okay.
Just a bit of like maybe 2 years and a month.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every Wednesday we have our young adults gather together either in church or outside of church for either, we eat, we have, different activities that we do, in or outside of church. And this one particular day, it was actually my first hangout that I've ever been to at that church. And we were playing Ultimate Frisbee.
Okay.
And what happened was my girl then, she kind of came late to the whole event. But so she was on the other team. Somehow we just kind of got paired up against each other.
Okay.
Like, so she was defending me, I was trying to defend against her and things like that.
I've never played Ultimate Frisbee. I actually don't know what.
It's like football. It's basically just the same thing as football.
Oh, but with the Frisbee?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's basically just the gist of it.
So just Frisbee football.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is it like touch to tap like?
No, you don't touch anyone. You just...
Oh, wait, you can't move, right? Once you throw it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm really competitive. My girlfriend's really competitive. And we were just kind of like defending each other, and all of a sudden she just starts running circles around me. You know what I mean? And
wait, this was the first time you guys met?
yes, the very first time I saw her. When she walked through those doors, I didn't really notice her. My eyes didn't just go there. I just thought, oh, she's just another regular girl that goes to the church. But at that very moment, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cute, what she's doing. And then I just I got a closer look on her face and everything, and then I was like, oh, she's actually pretty cute. And what ended up happening was I contacted one of her friends, which was someone that I knew since middle school. And I told her, hey, does she have a boyfriend? And she said she would get back to me because she doesn't know about her whole personal dating life and things like that. Because they weren't that close back then together.
Just acquaintances.
Yeah.
They knew of each other because they went to the same church.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't get a response back.
Okay.
And so what that friend told me was that our church has like this tennis group chat that people are a part of. And apparently my girlfriend's in it.
Tennis.
Yes.
Ow. Fuck. Fuck.
Yes, tennis.
Ow, my back. Fuck. Fuck. Dude, I landed on my spine. Fuck, my bad. Fuck. Okay, keep going.
So I said, I I entered into the group chat. Everyone said hi to me. I said hi back. To who only? My girlfriend.
Wait, what do you mean? How do you say hi back?
I said hi, and then I said her name.
Oh.
To her only.
Oh,
I didn't say hi to anyone else but her.
How many people were in this group chat?
Like 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you made it very clear.
Well, okay, I did say hi when other people said hi. They're like, oh, hey, Jeffrey, hey, Jeffrey, hey, Jeffrey. And I was like, oh, hey. But I specifically said her name only, and her name only.
Okay.
And I added her as a friend from that group chat. and I dipped that group chat the very next day.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I texted her, you know, I was like, hey, like, I saw you at church and everything. I thought you were pretty cute. But before we move on to anything else, I just kind of want to get to know you a little bit more. And then from there on, we started talking and things just kind of worked out.
So how long were you guys like talking before you guys started?
What's
it called?
Like
Making it official.
3 weeks.
Oh, okay. So it was very much. It's not a friends to relationship. It's very much you guys just met and
It was like a fresh.
Gave it a chance.
Yeah, I've never seen this person in my life.
Do you remember the time when you told me that you were studying at Starbucks and I showed up and I basically distracted both of you guys for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
How long were you guys into the relationship at that point?
Less than a year.
Less than a year.
It was less than a year.
Was it less than 6 months or more than 6 months? I can't remember when that was exactly. Because from my memory, a recollection of that day, I think it was pretty fresh. Because I remember, like, of course, like, the way that your girlfriend was, like, a bit shy, this kind of made sense just because, like, it was me, your friend, showing up.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not saying, like, the atmosphere between you two was awkward, but it was definitely, like, because it was new. I don't want to say it was hard for you to introduce it, but I guess it felt just a little bit new. I don't know. Like, it's not as fluid as it is now.
I think it was like 4 months in.
Okay.
4 or 5 months in.
Still pretty new.
Yeah.
You know, that's still... Yeah, because that's, like, basically, like, still just, like, 5 months of meeting her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just pulled up the picture, too.
Okay.
Of the day that I went to that Starbucks and that day that you came.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took a picture, I remember. I took a selfie of us, and I remember that.
So, a year and 10 months in, would you say that, like, the level of effort that you have is either the same as the beginning or maybe even more or maybe less?
The level of effort is a bit more, but it's different from what it was when it started.
Right, because
Yeah.
I would assume when the relationship was fresh, it's like the effort now is to like show her and remind her that you love her and that
Yeah.
you care, but like when it's first fresh, it's just like it's to show off who you are, really.
It's like to impress.
Yeah, it's to impress them and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of woo them into staying. And I think that's
Exactly.
normal for everybody in a relationship. You know, like you're not gonna spend the first few months like being super comfortable.
Mhm.
You know, like you want to show your best self, and that's not to say that like as a relationship goes on that you decide that you don't want to. I think it's just that you get more comfortable. You how many shots are you deep? How many is that?
I think that's 4 or 5.
4 or 5. I think it's 5 because that double roll that you had and you had to take 2 in a row. But going back to it, just to stay on topic, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot what I was talking about.
Me too.
Okay, let me just leave it back into the question that I wanted to ask when I set you up with that first question. Do you think getting comfortable in a relationship is dangerous?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Let me just kind of explain what getting comfortable might mean. Again, I don't want it to mean like it's less effort. It's just, like, granted, there are guys out there that continuously like open the door and stuff like that, or like gestures that you really do at the beginning of the relationship. And I don't know, I think it's fair to say that when you get long into the relationship, at one point, maybe it's not that you don't want to do it. Dude, I don't know how to explain it without sounding like you just don't care.
Just say that. Just say it like that.
Well, because I don't want it to sound like I didn't care. It's just, I guess I genuinely got comfortable to the point where, like, if we were walking to my car, it was, like, equally as much her car in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, just do whatever you want with that side of the door. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just, it sounds like I don't care when. That's why I asked if getting comfortable is dangerous.
Well, like,
is getting comfortable, like, in a sense, lazy?
No. I mean, I think you at that point you've just shown everything that you could to that person, and you're just gonna have to roll with it. I don't know what else more you could possibly do to get more comfortable than that.
Right. I don't know. I just say that because like I wonder if like because I feel like nowadays, I feel like you got really lucky. I genuinely think you got really lucky. When it comes to like dating nowadays, I feel like it's just so like it's so weak.
It is. So
like, the bond between couples nowadays is so weak.
Yeah. So I hear this a lot from people, and I really go by it as well. It's really hard to date nowadays.
Yeah.
Super hard because there are so many people who just have this idea of dating that they just want to date just to date.
For fun.
They don't want to. They don't want to put in that long term. Oh my gosh, that long term investment into it.
Yeah, and it's like it's not to say that we're trying to make it sound like dating for fun is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not. Like it's to each their own. Like
Right.
whatever you're looking for in a relationship is whatever you're looking for, and everyone is entitled to their right of what they want. It's just maybe it's like social media.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be normalized.
Like-
It shouldn't be taken for granted.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, so let me ask you this: when we mention social media, what do you think about social media? And like, again, not in like a controlling way, but are you okay with the idea of like your girlfriend posting pictures that reveal a lot about her body? Or do you go off the belief that like it's just like it's kind of not necessarily wrong, because obviously if that makes them feel confident, if that makes them feel good about themselves, like go for it. But you know, trying to look at it from both perspectives. If you look at it from a empowering perspective, coming from maybe like a traditional and you know, conservative traditional, that gets a bad rep these days.
Yeah.
But coming from the mindset that like your body, like your girlfriend's body should be sacred to you and you only.
Yeah.
You know, and like I don't know how fucked up this is, but I'm just gonna say and see how it goes. But I don't know about you, but for the most part, like it's pretty easy to imagine somebody naked when you can see most of their body already.
No, I know, I get that. I mean, as a guy, that's like completely.
Like every guy gets that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like girls might not understand this, but guys can just like imagine what the rest of the body would look like if at least like a good 80 to 95% of the body's revealing. Like even if it's just the arms, like a two-piece bikini.
Yeah.
Like that's honestly enough, I think.
Yeah.
And that's where I my kind of point of view comes into it, because like I try to like, I guess, I don't want to say conform my mindset to like the modern nowadays mindset where no, it's not anything bad. It's just she's posting it because she feels confident in it. She feels good about herself in that picture. So she wants to share it with the world. And I understand that, but I think it's hard to overlook as a guy, knowing that other guys will be seeing the picture and knowing what they're thinking, you know? And I don't know. It's like, this might be a little bit of a, I don't know if it's a double standard or not. It's just like, you know how like girls will say like, oh, girls just know.
Yeah.
Girls just know. Like girls just know. Girls just think this way. Like they feel very comfortable to say that, and that's fine. You know, there are a lot of cases where girls are right a lot of times. Like I won't deny that. Like they are right a lot of the times. I just hate that, like, and I think this is fair to say that a lot of girls will say this. If your man is worried and like kind of hindering you away from going to clubs or going out, I don't think it's that the guy's insecure in himself or the guy doesn't trust the girl. I mean, unless, you know, your girlfriend's doing some fucked up shit, then by all means be suspicious about it. I think guys are more worried about what other guys at the club are thinking and are capable of, right? Because at the end of the day, I think it's that as a guy, if you were to let your girl go out, even with her friends, just but not with you, and something were to happen, that's on you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like, and it's not to say that we want to keep you guys from having fun or keep you guys from going out and like going to a club or anything. It's just like, it's the fear of not being able to do anything if something happens. I think, you know, and if it's the case that the guy just doesn't want to go, that's just on him, I think. But in the case that like the guy can't go, what do you think? Like, are you comfortable with letting your girl go out to like a club by herself with her friends? Like, I think it's fair to say you trust her.
So here's the thing with that. I don't know if it's just me or other people can relate to me. It's not that I don't trust my girl 100%. It's more like there are trust issues regarding certain things.
Okay.
Like if my girlfriend is going to the club with her friends, then to me, that's already kind of broken a piece of my trust on her. It's like, why would you do that in the first place? You know?
Like a personal boundary.
Yeah, it's like, if you have respect for me, you wouldn't even think of doing that in the first place. And the fact that you've already thought that means number one, you've done it some way or at some time behind my back, or you've thought about doing it multiple different times.
But we're talking about like going to the club, like going out with her girlfriends.
Oh, just like eating, or just like
No, like to the club.
like to the club.
Yeah, like a club.
Yeah.
Club or a bar.
See, yeah, that's the thing. Like you said, that's like a personal boundary that you should just keep sacred in a relationship. Like you shouldn't just do that.
So you don't. So you. I can't keep that in. So you. Yeah, I literally every single time. No, every single time in the YouTube video, it's just gonna cut off and it's gonna be black on my side.
Okay.
So you don't think that if you're in a relationship, you should be going out like that?
No, you shouldn't.
Like to go out to eat, no problem. You know, to go out to like an event activity, no problem. But you think going out to the club if you are in a relationship, that's like that's crossing the boundaries for you.
For me personally, yes.
Right. Okay. No, I get that. I 100% get
because
that.
that's something that I would never do to her, and that's something that I know that she wouldn't like. So
wait, I'm sorry to interrupt you. So she also feels that way.
Yeah. No, she feels the same way.
Oh, okay. So that works out. That's
so
perfectly
it's a total mutual agreement. You
okay.
you should keep boundaries very personal between the two of you.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I think I definitely have a more like strong preference on that nowadays, just because I come from a relationship where we thought very opposite.
Okay.
I thought similar to you, and again, it's just like it's not. I don't think it's fair to say that like, oh, you're just insecure. You know, like you're just. It's all about knowing what other guys are capable of and what other guys are thinking.
Okay.
That, like I don't even want to think about herself, like putting herself in that position. You know, like if you can avoid it completely, like why would you?
Okay.
You know, like the chances of it happening are rare, sure. You know, but then again, there is a statistic that like I don't know the exact numbers. I was just told this by a friend who is a girl. She said like every person in their lifetime will know somebody who's been assaulted. You know, regardless of whether they're open about it, like they've been like someone you know has been assaulted.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a really scary statistic to think about because, again, it's just like I don't know when it comes to like the person that you're with specifically. I'm not to say that if my friends got assaulted, I wouldn't be upset or angry, but like your partner is a little different. The way that you feel for your partner, like I don't know what I would do if I knew that something happened, I couldn't be there to do anything about it, and like in a way, like I still let her go.
Okay.
In a sense, I would feel responsible because I still let her go there. And again, like, are the chances of it happening even remotely as like high as like 1 in every 2 people? Probably not.
Yeah.
It's just to have that extra level of precaution.
So here's the thing with that. For me, it's when girls like they ask their significant other like, hey, I'm gonna go to the club, and the guy's like, no, you're not going. They take that very like offensively. They're like, why can't I go, and things like that, and they get into an argument, they get into a fight. My perspective on this is that it can, if you really do love your partner and you have full respect for them, it only goes out of 2 ways. Either you won't go in the first place, you wouldn't even ask to go. Your mindset is already set to the point where it's like, no, I'm not gonna go.
Right.
Or number 2, you're gonna go with your significant other.
Right. Yeah, I think that's
the only two things that are okay.
Right. And you know what? Call us old fashioned and call us traditional. I think that's just the only way to have mutual respect, like you say.
100%.
Because like, I think it's also like put it into perspective. Like, what if you met your girl at the club, and now you're gonna let her go to the club by herself? Like, what happened with you and her could easily happen with somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, sure, you know, like, here, that's the thing. Like, girls will be like, oh, like, well, you don't trust me. Like, I only, like, think about you. And, like, if I am talking to another guy, I'm only talking about you. It's just...
No.
Regardless, like, whether that is the absolute truth or not, like, if my girl were to tell me that, I would believe her.
I wouldn't.
I mean... I did.
That's an immediate. That's the thing. That's an immediate red flag.
But to me, like, the thing is that like, I now have a little bit more respect for myself, in the sense that like, if I'm not comfortable, if things aren't going the way that I would like it to, if I can remove myself, I will remove myself. You know.
Yeah.
And up into my last relationship, I definitely. I mean, in a sense. I like to think that during the time, it wasn't that like I was doing something I didn't want for her. Like, yeah, that's what exactly it was. I was telling myself that I was sacrificing, but it was my own choice to sacrifice what I was missing out on. You know what I mean? So for the most part, I kind of let a lot of things fly as much as I could let myself go. But yeah, dude, there was this one time where I forgot where she went. I think she went out to a party. I don't remember what it was, but like the next day she was telling me how like I was like, so like what happened? Like how'd it go? Like did you have fun and stuff like that? And she was telling me how like she met a lot of people and how she was like talking to this guy, but like how she was just talking about our relationship the whole time. And like to me, that was like it was like I wanted to believe her, so I did, right? But thinking back to it, like what kind of bullshit. Like, apparently, he was talking about his girlfriend and she was talking about us. But in my mind, it was just like, what?
No, see, like, I can't process that in my head.
It made no sense to me because it was like, she made it sound like it was, it's not to say that I have a problem with her talking to guys, or I would have a problem with my girlfriend, like, meeting new people that are guys. Mm-hmm. My only issue, I guess, I don't have an issue with it. My only, like, gripe with it is that, like, she made it sound like every time she talked to a guy, she was talking about us. Then, like, why waste your time there? Just hang out with me.
Yeah, yeah.
If your conversations are so are so, like, oh, my God.
Like geared towards your relationship.
Geared towards the relationship. Why not, like, spend time with the relationship and make further memories? You know?
Yeah.
And I could definitely see how that could come from like a very selfish perspective. Mm-hmm. But I think that's just like how I view a relationship. Not to say that if I were to meet somebody, like I would want my life to be all about her and I would want her life to be all about me. I've definitely grown out of that now. But it's just if you're gonna tell me that you went to a function and all you did was talk about us, why'd you even go? Why not just make more memories with me? I don't know. Maybe that's a selfish way to think about it. I just see no point in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like, it brings a really big red flag if there's a guy out there at a party without his girlfriend meeting girls. I think that's a big red flag too.
Yeah. And see, things like that, they just get overlooked.
Yeah.
They get very overlooked. And we just think it's such a normal thing. Because people will say, it's just a friendly conversation. It's a civil conversation. Hey, no, bro.
Okay, so then...
Don't trip.
Do you think people in relationships could have platonic relationships with the opposite gender? Because, like, clearly, like, you have friends that are girls, and your girlfriend has friends that are guys.
No, I don't. I really don't.
You don't?
I really genuinely... Like, I know girls. I wouldn't call them my friends, though.
Oh, okay. So they're just people you know.
Yeah.
Do you know if your girlfriend has friends that are guys that like she would consider as like friends?
Like friends? Okay, so we have a church friend group. There's about, let's see, 6 of us, including me and my girlfriend.
Well, okay, sorry, I don't want to cut you off. I don't think friend groups should count.
Okay, well then no.
Yeah, I think we should be talking about like personal one-on-one friendships. You don't think she does?
She doesn't.
Okay. Oh, okay. So again, like a lot of people can listen to that, and I think a lot of people can kind of conclude that you guys have a very like.
It's a very respectful relationship.
Yeah, I was gonna say traditional, and it really fucked with me. I was having a hard time getting that word out of my mouth because I don't think that is a traditional conservative.
It should just be the
That's just
it's just logic.
Mutual respect.
Yeah, it's just
that's
logic.
What love really is.
Yeah, it's something that should just be very natural.
Yeah, and again, like I don't think that comes from a controlling perspective at all. It's just respecting each other.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I never wanted to be close with a girl anyways. She never wanted to be close with a guy.
Yeah.
It's just the way that we both work. And like you said in the beginning, I just think that we both got really lucky with each other.
100%.
Yeah.
You guys really found each other. And it's like shit, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, let's take a shot.
Okay.
Cheers.
And here's the thing, like, we have, oh my gosh.
Not sitting well with you. Yeah, we had a shit ton of pizza and a chicken bake on top of the pizza. And then eventually we took 2 slices of pizza, a cheese pizza slice, a pepperoni slice, put the chicken bake in the middle, and made a sandwich.
On that, oh my gosh.
Hey, do you think exes can be friends?
No.
You don't think exes can? I don't think so either. I don't
Here's
think
the thing.
it'll ever work.
My previous exes, if they ever reached out and wanted to just be like, hey, like, how's everything in life going? I'd be nice about it because, we never broke up in a bad term or anything.
Okay.
So in the case like that, yeah, I'd be willing to talk, but I wouldn't be like, okay, we're friends. No, we're not friends. Well, I just know you. I just know you as that one girl that I used to date. Or the one girl I used to talk with. I had like a little thing with.
I think if there's ever a chance for exes to be friends, it would have to be with conditions, right? I think the first condition would have to be that there has been a long enough time apart. Whether that's a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, like there needs to be a mature amount of time between you two. And I think you'd have to be in a long married relationship as well.
Married relationship.
Yeah, like you would have to, like the guy would have gotten married off, the girl got married off, they're in relationship, they've been married for a long time, they've been apart for even longer. I think that's the only best case scenario that exes can be friends.
No, that's the thing with me. That's where I differ from you. Even in marriage, I just don't think they can be friends.
So then if you're, so let's say you're married, right?
Okay.
And I want to ask what your thoughts on yourself and your partner. Let's say you're married, your ex reaches out to you, and she's been married for somewhere similar as long as you have. If she reached out, you wouldn't try to make a friendship there.
No, I'd just be like, yeah, I'm busy, by the way.
Okay. And how would you feel if, like, your partner's ex, who is married, reached out to her?
I wouldn't feel anything until he does something dumb.
Okay.
Yeah,
until boundaries are crossed.
Yeah, until like something, like I notice that this guy is on something.
Uh-huh.
Or my wife could be on something too. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It could work both ways.
So one side violates the boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Until then, I'll just be like, all right, cool.
But you yourself just don't think that exes can be friends.
No, because eventually they're gonna catch feelings. One of them is gonna catch feelings.
Yeah,
and that's what a lot of people said too. I mean, even my mom said that. And if there's a friendship between a guy and a girl, they can just be mere friends, not even dating. One of them is bound to catch feelings, or already has feelings.
So, do you believe in platonic relationships?
What's a platonic relationship again?
Platonic is like it's a relationship between, I guess, very simply, between a male and a female, like a guy and a girl, and they have no like sexual attraction towards each other. It's strictly just friends. Do you think that's possible, a platonic relationship?
Are they like they're close? Like these are close friends.
I mean, I guess it would have to be close friends. They just have no like desire to engage in love.
Then
with each other.
No,
You don't think it's possible?
It's not possible. Someone's bound to catch feelings. Someone is.
You know, I'm gonna recite the good old Matt Rife. He agrees with you. He thinks that platonic relationships aren't possible unless one of you is ugly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes sense.
Here's the thing. I kind of agree with that.
I get that too.
Like, the only reason why a platonic relationship would fail is because of the physical attraction, right? And here's the thing. It could be an emotional connection that, that's why they say, like, that's why there's bullshit that people will say, oh no, I fell for her personality. Bullshit. Okay? The only reason why a guy, I'm gonna say this from every guy's perspective, and I don't think any guy can disagree. If you are engaging a girl in efforts to date her, your first attraction was physical.
That's interesting because so when girls talk about guys, they obviously do talk about the looks, right?
Right.
But then they also go about what's his financial wealth, what's his, education status, what's his job, what's his family like. Guys, is she pretty? That's what.
Okay, and so here's the thing. That sounds really shallow, but I want to try to justify that real quick. I think that comes from the innate mindset that men are just born with.
We're animals.
No. It's not that. It's that when you think about where the roots of a man and a woman come from, right? Oh, by the way, our shirts are matching. We're not gay.
I'm gonna give him a sloppy toppy.
When we think about where we innately come from, right? The man of the family is to provide and protect, right?
Yeah.
And from a very traditional standpoint, the mother, the woman of the household, was meant to take care of the house.
Right. And
right? Keep order, make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah.
The man is to provide and protect.
Yep.
I think it's not justified, but if there was to be a reason as to why I think men care a lot more about physical attraction more than like how women care about financial status, educational status, even social status.
Yeah.
Is because we don't care if our partners make money at all, realistically. Because ultimately, we want to be able to provide everything for them, right? I think if you ask every single man in love with a woman, would you want your woman to work? No, I want to be able to provide everything.
Yeah.
I want her to be able to do whatever she wants because I can carry in everything. I can bring all what we need.
And I agree with that.
Right? And for women, traditionally, it's not like that.
Yeah.
They're not meant to provide and protect.
Right.
They're just to take care of everything in a sense, right? And now, obviously, nowadays with the modern society, even for me, dude, I'm all for it. If I meet a girl and she makes like $200,000-$300,000 a year, bro, I will be a house husband and I'll be glad every single fucking day.
That's interesting you say that because I know in the future my girlfriend's gonna be making way more than me. I know that, but I really don't care.
Yeah, I don't know why that's okay. For you guys out there who have such an ego with like financial differences between you and your partner, and like that you specifically have to make more than your girl, you're kind of weird. I think you're kind of weird. If your wife, your partner is able to support both you and her, dude, like I said, dude, I would easily become, dude, I will make sure you got breakfast in the morning. I will make sure the house is clean every single time you get home. I will make sure the kids got lunch, the kids got breakfast, the kids got dinner. I don't know how to cook, but damn it, I will make sure I learn.
Yeah.
Dude, I will do anything. Dude, that's maybe that's lazy.
No, but
that's not
housework
to
is
say-
hard.
Housework is
It's
difficult.
really hard.
It's a lot. It's not something to just like brush off the shoulder, you know? Like it's a 24/7 job.
Yeah.
You know, the only real break you got is when you're sleeping.
Exactly.
You know? So all respect to every, you know, housewife and house husband out there. All respect to you guys, because just as much work as your partner is doing out there, you are doing in your home. And I respect that hella. You know? And, you know, just to get sidetracked for a little bit, our demographic is a little bit older than us.
Our demographic?
Yeah. For the small amount of people listening, our demographic is between 28 to 34.
Well, you know this?
Yeah. On Apple and Spotify at least.
Dude, go work.
No. Please listen to us on the way to your work. Please
Or just
continue.
go to the gym.
What I want to say
You're listening to a bunch of low-test kids
is
talking.
if any of you guys are like a parent at home, like all respect to you guys.
I
And
love
especially
you.
if you guys are a single parent.
I love you.
Oh my God, just so much respect to you guys because
I kiss you.
I grew up.
I make
under
out
a
with you.
single mother.
I'm
and-
going to your house right now and just. Oh.
Excuse me.
Dang.
See the work that goes into it, man. All respect to you guys because
Yeah, for sure.
you're not only taking role of taking care of your kids, but you're also being the bread taker, bro. Like,
Then you're
go
sacrificing a
work.
lot of time.
100%. Like, as much, like, the biggest worry for the house parent is not having enough time for your kid, right? Like, you want to be there for every
Yeah.
step of your child's growth, but if you're a single parent, like, you don't get to experience that. You know, you're constantly going to have to work. Unless you're, you know, you're a single parent, but you're like a fucking CEO. You got all the time in the world for your kid. But speaking for, like, you know, the not as fortunate, like, all respect, because, you know, I definitely grew up in that household as well, and, like, for a large portion of my, like, early high school time, yeah, my mom was never home. But, I mean, I guess, like, at the same time, like, do you think separation from parents can kind of, like, push growth? Because I think, don't quote me on this, but I think I heard somewhere that Elon Musk, someone interviewed his mom, I believe, and in that interview, don't quote me on this, in that interview, she said that, like she was asked, like, oh, like, how did you raise your kid to become so successful? Because, you know, Elon Musk is, like, one of the most successful people in the world right now.
Yeah.
She said she gave them independence. She left them alone. So I wonder, like, at a certain point, do you think, like, when you're raising your kid, do you think, like, babying them too much can be a very, very negative impact?
It can be. It really can be. I'm not gonna lie. You should definitely just let your child be sometimes. Okay, if you want to give them life lessons, sure. But if it's like a constant thing every single day, no, that's too much. That's pushing it.
Right.
So here's the thing with parenting. I think when a child reaches a certain age, you should just all you gotta do is just discipline them.
Oh, just for the disclaimer, we're not parents. This is just what we think.
I'm your daddy.
Where's mommy?
Eugene.
That'd be so fucking. Dude, imagine if. Go back to it. Let's like a sidetrack. Hey, so what were you saying?
I was a kid when they reach a
just let them
certain
be,
age.
right?
Yeah, just let them be.
Said?
Just only be them. Only be them. Only be
Only
there.
be your kid.
Only be there to discipline them when they really, really need to be disciplined.
Okay.
It's like me right now, you know. So
But you're not a kid.
no.
You're
That's
not a
what
kid.
I'm saying. Like when they reach a certain age, you should just let them be.
Okay.
Like give them their independence. Give them their their space.
Yeah.
Let them be.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I think here's the thing. I think that also differs just because of like the uprisings that we had. You know, we come from immigrant families. You know, like.
I don't know about you, but not me really.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
what
no.
do you mean?
Don't worry.
Oh, what do you mean?
No.
Wait, were you born here?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I think no, all three of us were born here in the States.
Okay, no, I thought you were talking about something completely different.
No, like immigrant family in the sense that like typically,
Like not first gen. Like not first gen here. Like they were born elsewhere and they came here, or
no, we're first gen. Wait, no, are we first gen or are we second gen?
we're second.
Oh yeah, because we were born here.
Yeah.
Our parents are first generation.
Yeah.
immigrants.
Is that what you're talking about, or
No, like I think there's a okay. This might be I might be just talking out of my ass, obviously, because I don't know how like other backgrounds grow up.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's safe to say that like Asian households, like parents try to hold on to their kids as long as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%.
this might not be fair to say, but I think in terms of like what the media shows about American households, American in the sense of white. I would just say white people.
White
right?
people.
Once you're 18,
The saltines.
yeah, it's like once you're 18, you either figure the saltines. Once you're 18, you figure it out. You
Yeah.
know, like if you go to school, we'll support you. But if you're not going to school, get out. You're on your own.
Yeah.
Do something or pay rent.
Yeah.
That's not a thing in Asian households. You
It's
know,
not.
like you and I, we both live at home, but we don't pay rent to our mom.
No, we don't.
You know, we don't pay rent to them.
My mom's like, you should though.
Oh, she suggests it.
She's like,
No, my
why
mom
don't
would
you just
never.
start paying rent here?
No.
I'm like, oh, dang it.
My mom would like. I think at one point, if I tried to move out, my mom would be like, "How about I pay you to stay here?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know my mom likes to hold. Definitely would want to hold on to us as long as she possibly can.
Yeah.
And as of now, I don't have any plans to get out. Realistically, it's cheaper to stay at home.
It is. It really is.
So ridiculous housing prices here in Texas. Would you rather have a homosexual son or a thoughty, slutty daughter?
A thought daughter.
You'd rather have a thought daughter.
I'm gonna be straight up with this. If my future child ever turns gay,
So you'd rather walk into your daughter getting railed from behind than your son getting railed from behind?
yeah. Here's the thing. At least I know my daughter's straight. At least I know she's straight.
And
If my son or daughter is ever gay, like I wouldn't stop loving them, but I'd be very hesitant to call them my own.
that's just your own beliefs.
Yeah, that's just my own beliefs.
Yeah, that's your own beliefs. And you know what? You wouldn't abandon them.
If they're old enough, I would.
Oh, so once they're 18.
If they have like a job and things like that, and they're able to provide for their own, then I'll be like, you're either gonna rethink this sexuality or you're out.
Okay, so then what would you do if like your kid is only in middle school? Let's say she or he is only 14.
Okay, I
And
would
they
have
come out to you.
a very deep conversation.
Would you go to the extent of trying to like transform them to straight?
I would do everything in my power to.
Like, cause you know how there's like those like conversion facilities? Would you send your kid to that?
I didn't even know there was things like that.
Yeah, dude, there's fucked up shit out there, bro. There's like I'm sure there's like gay to straight conversion.
Okay, I don't know about that,
facilities.
but me just being religious, I would just pray a lot. That's
Oh, okay.
that's what I would do. First and
Okay.
foremost, that's what I would do.
Okay.
And then I probably
But you still love them
yeah, I would.
because they're your kids.
Yeah, even if they turn old enough to be able to live by themselves
Uh.
and provide for themselves, I still love them. I mean, because they came out of me.
Right.
They're still a part of me.
So this might be a really controversial question, but
I'll give a straight answer, dude.
oh yeah, we're high test. We're straight to the point. We don't like to hide from anything.
I'm just straight in general.
Would you be embarrassed if your kid was homosexual?
Yeah.
And like, would
Yeah.
you go to the extent of like maybe like even trying to hide them? Like
No, I wouldn't hide them.
if your family were to ask you like how's your kid going and stuff like that,
I wouldn't hide them.
like you wouldn't obviously like I don't think you'd be like oh. Like if your relatives are like, hey, how's your son? You wouldn't be like, oh yeah, he's gay.
They're
Like,
gay.
You're not gonna be open about it.
No,
but
no.
If they ask, you wouldn't hide it.
Yeah, I'd be like, he's gay.
Do you think your parents would be? Do you know what your parents think about that? Because they're all like
Yeah,
the same
they
beliefs.
don't like that.
Okay.
My dad isn't, but at the same time, I don't like me just knowing my dad, he would definitely be out of it. He'd be like, nope, I'm not. That's no.
Do you think it would be to the point where like you're okay? No, that's a dumb question. I'm not even asked that. That's a dumb question to even ask.
What?
Do you think your parents would show like if you had 2 kids and one of them was homosexual and one of them was heterosexual? Do you think your parents would show favoritism towards the heterosexual? Holy shit, dude! I'm as fuck. I'm probably gonna believe that. I can't believe I just said that out in one clear sentence. Dude, I was staring down because I was trying to focus on my words. I'm getting like sensory overload right now.
Okay. It's okay. Yes.
Okay.
My answer is yes.
Wait. On God, no cap. What did I even ask?
If I had 2 kids, one was homosexual, one was
Oh,
heterosexual.
yeah. Your parents would show favoritism.
100%.
Damn. Okay, so you guys come from that. Okay, that's fair. You know, honestly, I'm not judging. I respect that because those are your beliefs and those are your families. That's like your boundaries, you know. But I think that's still a lot of respect that, like, even after your beliefs, and like to the extent that your beliefs allow, the fact that you would still like love and support them, it's still so much better than like the parents that like try to disown their kids just because they want to live out the life that they think. Sorry. The life that they know they should be living.
Yeah.
We're all at HighT3Z here. We're all about equality. We're all about being right, but we're also about being real.
Here's the thing with me, with like gay people and trans people. Non-binary.
Pause.
No, it's nothing bad.
No. One thing we need to work on real quick is the way that you say G-A-Y. Like the way that you say it, the way you enunciate it. Like you make it very striking.
Okay.
Like you make it stand out in your sentences.
Okay.
I think that's where it might be a little bit of an issue because like I think it's fair that we're only talking about our opinions, right? Like my opinion is my opinion, my thoughts are my thoughts, his opinions are his opinions, and we're not enforcing it on anybody. We're just here to talk about it. And here's the thing. It's you guys' choice to stay and listen.
Yeah.
You know, you could easily click out of it. If we offend anybody, we're not going to be offended if you guys just click out.
We don't mean to offend anyone.
Yeah, we're just here to discuss our beliefs and our thoughts. If it offends you, feel free to click out of this episode. This one is going to be pretty heavy on this, I think, moving forward.
Just stay HighT3Z.
Just be HighT3Z.
Just be HighT3Z.
Don't be low test.
So like I was saying, to gay people or trans people, I don't care that you are that way. I genuinely don't. I don't hate you. You're right. Me, just with my belief, I still love them. I still respect them as human beings because I still genuinely believe that everyone should have the right to be who they are.
Right.
And if you're happy with your own body, completely fine with me. I respect it.
100%.
Just don't come near me.
Just honestly,
Just don't act the way that you do on me.
And I think that's 100% fair because I think it's a double standard. If we, it makes it sound like I don't want it to sound like we're talking about species. We're all human race, you know. But we, as heterosexuals, as much as we can respect the LGBTQ community, I think they should respect that we're straight. You know, I'm not just saying this out of my ass. Like I've had a previous relationship where my ex had a friend who was gay, and he would make a lot of remarks to her that like, after you guys, I'm next, and then she would tell me that he would say these things, and it's like as much as I want to respect people who swing that way. Like you gotta respect that I don't swing that way. You know, don't be saying that shit. And like, if you're gonna say that stuff, make sure I'm not hearing it. Like, make sure when you tell my ex to not tell me, because as a straight man, knowing that a gay person is telling my partner that once we're over, he's next. Like I don't like you like that.
Yeah.
Like that makes me not like you as a person at all. You know, like as much as I want to respect that community, they should never overstep that boundary as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
I have no hate towards anybody in that community, like, genuinely have no hatred towards them at all. But it's my boundaries that they need to make sure to keep as well.
Yeah.
You know, like, sure, I'll be really honest with you. When COVID first hit and fucking everyone was busy at home just doing nothing except thinking, and the whole like pronoun stuff went viral and crazy. At first, I thought it was super ridiculous.
So, Roy, what are your pronouns?
My pronouns. Honest to God, I'm so separated from that thing. I respect it, but I feel so separated that I feel uncomfortable to even say that I'm a he, him. Like, I feel uncomfortable saying that. Like, why do I have to say that?
Are you a he?
I mean, if you want me to say it, yeah, I'm a he, him.
Alright, show me your penis.
Fuck off. Like, if you want me to say it, I'll say I'm a he, him. But I just find it so...
Prove it.
Fuck off.
Prove it.
Fuck off, bro.
Do you guys want to know that he's a guy? They do. They say yes.
I don't think anyone assumes I'm not.
No, at least 12 of our viewers literally just say yes then in their minds. Pull down your pants.
We only have like 5 unique listeners.
That's fine. Pull down your pants.
No.
All 5 of them say yes.
Chill the fuck out.
I said yes too.
No, we can't, because I'm pretty sure one of them is
A girl? A what?
Grace. That you know, Eugene and her having a thing, you know. Oh, I don't know when it paused.
Mine's still going, so don't even worry about it.
Okay, yeah, I think I pressed just now. Oh yeah, I think what happened was I pressed Siri and it turned off. What's it called? What were we talking about?
Oh, our 5 unique viewers and you pulling down your pants.
Fuck off! I know, that's what I wanted to get away from.
I just reminded you. So, are you gonna do it?
No, fuck off.
Oh, so we gotta drink more.
Nah.
Cheers.
I mean, that's not gonna make me want to do it, but salute. Wait, what is that? Salute?
Isn't that cheers in German?
Salute?
Salud? That sounds
What
Indian.
what else do we know?
Salud?
Cheers.
You salute?
Konbe.
Gumbe.
Konbai.
What's that?
I think it's cheers in Chinese.
Oh, it
Or
is.
Japanese.
I think it's Japanese.
Japanese.
Chinese is probably like Ling Xing Wing Wing.
That's fucking racist. That's fucking Jaden Smith and Karate Kid. Ni hao mao.
Ni hao mao.
I'm pretty sure it's ni hao ma.
It is.
Ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma xun sheng
No, wait, that's hello, my name is, right?
Ni hao ma? No, it's not. Ni hao ma is hello, isn't it? Well, ni hao is...
Ni hao is hello. Ni
Ma
hao
is my name is?
I think so. I think when you say ni hao ma is my name is.
Ni hao ma, Roy.
Hey, we're all in the clear to be doing this. I'm Chinese. It's okay. It's okay to make
He
fun
is
of
half
it.
Chinese.
I am genuinely Chinese.
I'm 1% black.
I don't think that'll fly.
That's not?
You know the whole like ancestry thing.
Yeah.
Where, like the DNA, like the DNA.
That's not to say I say the N-word. That's no. I don't want you to get the wrong. No, we were talking about him being half Chinese, and I just mentioned I'm 1% black.
I heard that if you're East Asian at all, like it's a waste of money to do it, because like East Asian specifically, you know with the way that our culture is, you know, it's not to say that interracial marriage is like shunned upon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not like as like sought after back then.
Dude, you know KSI, right? The famous YouTuber?
Yeah.
You know he's like a certain percent Japanese.
Oh really? Really?
And he's supposed to be 100% Nigerian.
Oh really?
He's a certain percent Japanese. That's crazy.
Really?
That's stupid crazy. Yeah.
Like a good portion.
No, not a good portion. It's like a really small portion, but still, it's got Japanese in him. Oh, he's got Japanese in him.
Realistically, I think anything under 20% is bullshit.
All right, you know what, Roy? Just show us your dick.
I definitely don't have a black dick.
I never said you did. Unless you show us.
I'm definitely Asian. Man, it's getting harder to drink that.
Dude, I almost puked. You know, I just held that in.
Trash bag.
I held that in.
Trash bag. Make sure you have the trash bag open. You can put it in front of you. It's not going to catch on the camera anyways. Yeah, so, You know, this episode was meant to have Eugene with us, and we're gonna get really fucked up. And I honestly, my plan was to cut the recording once one of us throws up. And I knew it was gonna take a while because realistically, I'll probably be the first one to throw up. And if I pace myself, we're already hour in. You know?
Yeah, we're not in Austin either, so.
Yeah, we're not in Austin. You know, you know that girl I matched with?
On Hinge?
Yeah, Bumble.
Oh, the Asian one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then remember last week, I told you how she snapped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been talking this week. I think this is really funny because I attempted to make. God damn it! I made plans to see her tomorrow before we even knew Eugene was sick.
What?
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. But it kind of worked out that we're here now.
Wow.
You better think about it. Yeah, Eugene, thank you. I'm so glad you got sick. Because, like, dude, it would have been such a dick move as the first time
glad he
to
got
bail.
sick? That's messed up.
Hey, you said it first. You brought it up. Mm-mm. Yeah, you said you better thank Eugene.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah, dude. You know what's really funny? Whenever I'm editing our podcast,
This tastes really bad.
it's not as good as I wanted it to be.
Dude, we should have just gotten the pineapple juice.
Yeah, it's not as good as I wanted it to be. The mango, I don't know. I can't even taste the mango.
I only taste the mango.
Really, I always taste pineapple. It's like Yanny and Laurel. Hey, you remember the black and blue dress and the white and gold dress?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Black and blue.
Black and blue. Okay. Anyone who saw white and gold, you're fucking stupid.
Wait, what about the Yanny and Laurel? I forgot what I used to hear.
Well, okay. So the thing about the Yanny and Laurel one, I heard it's all about like how old you are. Because I heard it would play. Like if you're younger, you'd hear Yanny, and if you're older, you'd hear Laurel. Because Laurel was said in like or vice versa. Either way, one of them was played in a lower pitch, and one of them was played in a higher pitch.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, by the way, dude, podcast. I'm really sorry if you keep hearing beeps. Smoke alarm. I don't know what to say. Smoke alarm. This is my old apartment. I'm moving out. I'm not gonna buy batteries to replace that bitch. Bear with us for this episode. It'll be just this one. But yeah, that's what I heard it was. It was just a higher pitch, lower pitch, and obviously the older you get, you can't hear higher pitches.
Yeah.
So that's why like older people would hear Laurel, while younger people would hear Yanny.
Interesting. Okay. Getting on. Fuck. Okay. Going back to the topic of relationships. What was your relationship like with your ex? So I don't think the viewers actually have a story about your relationship.
Did you watch our third podcast?
Was I in it?
That's what I'm asking if you saw it.
I wasn't in it?
No, because the first one we filmed, you weren't in it. The second one we filmed, you were in it. And then immediately after, you had something going on.
Yeah.
So you couldn't come out. In that one, I went...
Oh, yeah, y'all talked about love.
We dove pretty deep into my relationship.
Oh, really?
But hey, I mean, it's...
Okay, I didn't know.
No. Whatever questions you have, ask for it. No,
okay,
go
so...
Because what you're thinking of is definitely different from what Eugene's thinking. You know?
Okay, so what happened? What happened? What are you feeling now? And has anything gotten better?
Oh, at the end? Okay, so we were together for...
Is it 4 years? Or a little bit over?
We started dating in 2018.
Dang.
And then we ended early this year.
Wait, since 2018?
End of 2018.
That's like 5-6 years.
November 2018.
Dang.
So 2019, 2020, 21, 22. So a little over 4 years. Yeah, okay, yeah, because we recently celebrated our 4 year. What am I tripping about? I mean, I've tried to forget as much as I can. You know, I'm not trying to let that linger in my head for.
Sorry if I brought it up. Then.
No. I mean, here's the thing. I'm never gonna shy away from it. It's my past. You know, it's just I'm trying not to let it like mess with me because like to this day, you know, we're in September now. It happened back in January. It's been what 8-9 months.
Oh my gosh.
Like it still bothers me.
Wait,
yeah,
it's been that long.
She still like plays back in my head.
Dang.
Like what could I have done better? It's like probably once a day I still think back to like what could I have done better, which is where I think like just to get sidetracked for a second, it's become very very difficult for me to like try to engage in anything with a girl right now because like I have that lingering thought in the back of my head that like what if I do all of this again just for it to be wasted again,
like just for it to happen again,
just for it to be like just to get left like that again. And obviously like me saying that it's a waste is not right because in that moment when I was with my ex I enjoyed and I cherished every moment of it, right? But just with all the hopes and dreams that I had with that relationship and it having ended so like swiftly and so like cold turkey, I think that's where I could justifiably feel that my time was wasted, my energy was wasted. So going back to like your question, like towards the end, everything like was still fine, and that's why I say like things ended so swiftly and cold turkey. When I think back to it now, after having been out of that relationship for so long, you know, I told this to Eugene as well, but, you know, I can definitely see where my efforts into that relationship was a lot less than what it used to be. And the reason as to how I tried to like justify that in my head is that I was just busy. You know, I had half of my day, if not a little more, just because I needed time to like rejuvenate and like get energy to do anything to see her. Majority of my day was taken up from work. Okay. Just a little bit of background. If I don't know if I ever talked about it, but I'm a baker at a donut shop. That requires me to get up at 2 a.m.
He's that guy.
And I am there until
Roy's rich.
noon, and then, you know, if I have to go buy stuff afterwards, that takes up time. If I have things to deal with the business, that takes more time out of my day. So my day starts at 2 a.m. and then I'm not usually done, ready to do something until about 2 p.m.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get home. I got to shower. I got to, you know, eat if I have to at that time.
Yeah.
So right there, 12 hours gone. I got to sleep, you know, but, you know, I still have that young energy in me. So I still really only sleep like 4 or 5 hours a day, which is beyond low compared to like what they recommend you sleep daily. But, you know, at that time in that relationship, like I tried to do everything that I could to maintain it. Because again, like here's why I'm not so upset about it anymore, is that if my lack of effort was the reasoning as to why she wanted to leave, like who am I to say that she's wrong for that? You know, we're only 21 and 22. Wait, no. At the time, we're only 22, 21. You know, we're fucking young. If things just didn't seem to be going the way that you want, what am I to say that she couldn't go and find it somewhere else? You know? And that's where like I've definitely grown now as like a person in the past 8-9 months of just like recognizing respect for myself and respect for my partner. Like if she thought that she wasn't getting in the effort that she deserved or that she wanted, I can't say anything against that. You know, everyone is entitled to their own rights and their own wants. You know?
So when you're saying efforts, what do you mean by efforts? Like what changed from the beginning to like towards the end of the relationship?
I mean, so one thing about my ex is that she's a very outgoing person. You know, she loves to go out and do things. And in the earlier part of our relationship, like I had no problem with it ever because I had the energy and I had the time. When I started working in the donut shop, like I can only see her really for like maybe 3-4 hours at most. Every time I saw her, and you know, I'm still even after the relationship ended, I am still grateful that she was able to find time out of her schedule, because you know, I was working, yes, full time, but she was still a full time student working part time. You know, so me even asking time, especially the age of like 18 and 22 when you're traditionally in college, I think it's a lot from a relationship standpoint to ask time, because that's when you should be focusing on yourself. You know, like back then I wasn't in school, so I just couldn't understand it. But like now, being a lot older, like I was definitely asking for a lot. And then once I got back here in Dallas, my effort, like if she ever wanted to, like if she asked me if I wanted to do anything, it was always just, let's just kick it, let's just stay back, let's just stay in, you know, let's just watch a movie or like do something like really relaxing, because I had no energy afterwards. Because after I worked 12 hours, I gotta do it again the next day.
Wait, okay, so how often were you guys meeting then?
I think we saw each other like twice a week.
Okay.
Twice a week, yeah. If I remember correctly, she like worked like she worked Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, she had classes and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if we met, it would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but like after her classes are over. So it wouldn't be until like maybe like 4 or 5 in the evening.
Okay.
I would have to be home by like 7 or 8, which is why I say like at most maybe 3 or 4 hours. Which like, it wasn't bad. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with like spending that little time, because even being able to see her once a week is like a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of it all, it definitely did a lot of damage to me.
It did.
I think it did a lot of damage to me. I think the way that like, sorry, probably holy shit. I think the way that it left like lasting damage in the way that I view relationships, like it took a very big toll on me.
And what kind of damage is that? Like what perspective change?
I'm never going to be as committed ever again.
Into a relationship?
Yeah, I'm never going to be. I can't let myself be. I cannot. Like,
so what if it comes to marriage then?
That's the only time I will be fully committed. And that's not to say that I'm going to go cheat.
Yeah.
I just won't put in 100% of my effort. I can't.
So
I just can't.
Would you want to just get married right away, or do you want to be in a relationship and then get married now?
I mean, I think getting married right away is always very rash and stupid.
Because don't you think that for you guys to get married, you have to be fully committed into a relationship beforehand?
Of course.
But then with the way that you're thinking now, don't you think that'll kind of destroy a lot of things?
Right now, if you ask me, I don't want to get married.
Okay.
I don't want to get married.
Okay.
You asked me 10 months ago?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Like 10 months ago, I was dating to get married.
Okay. Do you think this perspective would change sometime down the road?
I think if I meet the right person,
The one.
100%. If I meet the right person, and like, it's got to be different though.
You want sloppy toppy?
When I went into like my previous relationships, like, Eugene sees this very differently. He, like I don't know if you saw, but he said that he doesn't view like high school early relationships as real. Just because he thinks he was too young for it. And 100% I respect that. I see where it's coming from. I like to say that I've been in 2 real long-term relationships.
Okay.
And just one of them was all on me. I'll take full responsibility for that. But again, just the second one, the recent one, just the level of effort that I put in was way more than my first one, because I wanted to change as a person. I wanted to be better as a partner. And like seeing how with all of that effort, it still meant nothing. Because I think if it meant something, she wouldn't have just left like that.
Okay.
You know, and realistically, I still don't know what happened. I don't know the truth as to why she left.
Yeah, so I'll touch bases with you on that later.
Yeah, so I can't, if I just trust in what she says, obviously my efforts meant nothing, because I don't think if you knew the 100% real time of what was going on, like, I think you would, here's the thing. The way that she worded it was that she was entering like this new chapter in her life, and that she wanted to find herself first. You know, before she could nurture the relationship further, she needed to find out who she is as a person. And I said, like, yeah, I respect that 100%. Can I just be on your sideline and support you from afar? You know, like, I'll give you the space and the time that you need. How about I just, like, we take a break, you know? We don't have to break up. Why don't we just give a break a chance? And she said it was a journey that she had to take on her own. And then like a week or two later, I find her on a dating app. You know, I think that's what ultimately threw me off over the edge. Because, you know, at that point, she wasn't talking to me. So I was only left to my own thoughts and my own assumptions. And I think that's where things get really dangerous. When you make assumptions by yourself. Yeah. But it's also like...
But that, I will say that's her fault for that.
Because, yeah, also like, not to put any blame on her, but it's like, just to justify why I was making assumptions. Like, if you don't give me the closure and the answers that I need, what else can I do than make assumptions? Right. It's not like, and like, ladies, if there are any ladies out there listening, like, please reach out to us and let us know, because this is something that I, as a person, would love to get an answer about. You told me that you explained like my situation with your girlfriend, and she said that when girls are the one to make the ultimate decision to break up, that they think about that for months. It's not a rash out of the moment.
Right.
Unless you do something like cheat on your girlfriend. Obviously, if you cheat on your girlfriend, that breakup, if she breaks up with you, that's spontaneous, but you fucking cheated, you know? If it's like nothing bad happened, but they want to suddenly break up, like, it's not sudden. Like, they've been, you said, like, that's what she said, that girls like to sit on it.
Yeah, so she said that girls will emotionally have moved on, but mentally they don't know how to bring that out. So they'll make it seem like everything's all nice and dandy still, but their emotional side is like, yeah, we've been done.
Yeah, so they've emotionally disconnected already. They're just trying to figure out a way to bring it up.
Yeah. And so she said most girls. Now, there could be a rare instance where some girls... like
it is spontaneous.
Yeah, it's very spontaneous.
Yeah.
That's probably like a really small population, though.
Yeah, because, you know, it's like I think it's a very common knowledge for most guys that girls plan everything out.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're typically a few steps ahead of us, always. You know, guys are stupid. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Guys are stupid. We're not really like, we live day by day.
Yeah, but...
you know, as long as we fucking go to sleep and wake up, we're fine.
Yeah.
But girls are, you know, they're planning everything out. They're thinking ahead,
right.
you know, for their own, you know, their own well-being. And that's, you know, that's all respect. It's just, dude, ladies out there, if you at one point feel that emotional disconnect, do us guys a favor and just talk to us.
Yeah, like right then and there.
Yeah,
like,
at
because
that moment.
It's so important to us guys because, like you said, we're just kind of dumb. We just live in the moments. Yeah. We don't really think about things like that until it's very clear to us that 100%. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So if a girl doesn't communicate, then so here's the way that I see it. Most girls will blame the men in the end. Even when the men didn't do anything. Okay. And when men try to communicate things like that to the girl, they get pissed. Okay. And I don't get that. Like, girls should be very, very... Us guys, we communicate. We do. There are some guys who don't, but the guys that I know, we communicate a lot. Okay. But I just don't see why it's hard for the girls to do the same thing back. I get that they're more emotional, you know, they don't like things like that. They want to think things through, say the best things, you know, but just say it. Just speak it, bro. Yeah.
I will agree in that if you ever, as ladies, if you ever start to feel like you're emotionally like
Disconnected.
wait, what am I trying to?
Detached.
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 If you ever feel emotionally detached from your man,
Detached. Detached.
Pistachio. If you ever feel disconnected from your man's, like really just bring it up.
Just let it know.
Your man's will be in the dark and in the blind side the entire time.
Yeah.
And when you are ready to bring it up after pondering about it for months, like that'll break that guy. That'll destroy him.
It will.
He'll never be able to trust a girl again. And here's the thing. I heard this like movie scene quote. I don't know it word for word because it's actually really long. Like it's a monologue. So it's not necessarily a quote, it's a monologue. But it just likes to go off of the saying that like the guys who are most named as like a player are also the ones that got hurt the most. You know, like the only reason why they go around messing with girls, playing with their hearts, is because they got played so bad at one point in their life that they began to just not give a fuck about girls. You know, and I think it's fair to say, in our society right now, there are more guys out there looking for that one soulmate, their one true partner, then there are guys out there trying to play with girls.
Yeah.
You know, like realistically, if you think all guys are dogs and you think all guys are players, it's I'm not blaming you guys, but it's just the people you surround yourself with. It truly is. I think there are genuinely more genuine guys who are ready to find that one girl and just give up everything for her. You know, who are ready to devote their entire lives for that relationship. Because like, why did the term simp become such a big thing?
Yeah.
It's because most guys are simps. You know?
I'm a simp.
Most guys are simps.
You're a simp.
Yeah, I'm just not in a relationship right now. So I don't give a fuck about you girls. I don't give a fuck. I've been hurt so bad, I just don't give a fuck. Natalie, if you're watching this, that's a lie. I don't want to play that out. Fuck that. I'm not keeping that in.
That's so cringe. I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
keeping that in.
That was really cringe.
I'm gonna cut her name out when I mentioned her in the first place earlier on.
That was really
Yeah,
cringe.
I'm gonna cut her name out.
Dude, I cringed so hard. I was like, ew.
Did you know what's so interesting? What do you think? Okay, what do you think is? So you know when you're young, let's say in high school, when you're dating somebody, it's a little bit not weird, but different if you are in high school and your partner and you have like an age gap more than a year. I think in high school it's just a little bit weird. You know, it's like to say like
it's like
obviously it happens, but it's just not as like if a senior got with a freshman in high school, like that senior's gonna get fucking flamed.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a guy.
Now if it's the other way around, when the freshman is a guy.
If the freshman's a guy,
which is
senior.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's a double standard as well.
It really is.
You know, it's fucked up. But that's just society, right? Like if a freshman guy
that's a W.
The senior chick,
that's a W.
Bro, that guy.
And if she's hot,
that guy's getting dabbed up by every guy in the fucking class.
That's a W.
That's a W. Now, what do you think is like a? Do you think age matters? Oh wait. Before that, what's your age difference with you and your girl?
A year and 8 months and 15 days.
A year, 8 months, and 15 days. What the fuck are you getting so specific for? Who's older?
Me.
You. Right. Oh yeah. Because I think you said that she's in our age group, or our age.
More towards you guys. Than
Wait,
mine.
when did she graduate? What year? High school?
When did she graduate?
High school.
A year after me. So 2018.
Oh, so she's a year group above us, a class above us.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, for some reason, I always thought she was younger than all of us. I think it's just because she's so small. I genuinely think it is.
Like she's just petite.
Because I had a friend, who was a year or two older than me. But because she was so short, I felt older.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but there's okay. So a year, 8 months, and 15 days, and 32 seconds. So
What?
I just added the 32 seconds. I don't know. What do you think is like? Do you think there's like a certain age gap that like is not acceptable? My hands are so red.
Your face is red.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty tipsy right now.
Honestly, if you're if you're like senior and you're dating someone and you're dating someone like in like their 30s or 20s, that's kind of far-fetched.
Oh, senior citizen, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought we met in high school. I was like, dog, if you're 17, 18 dating a 30-year-old, bro, you better hide your partner because your partner about to catch a case. Okay.
A senior citizen, sorry.
Okay. Realistically, like if you're a senior citizen and you bag like a 20, 30-year-old, it means one or the other. You got a lot of money or you got a lot of money. Someone's got a lot of money.
So for me, I can't date anyone a year older than me.
What about younger?
Younger is fine.
How much is fine?
I go for 2.
2 years?
Maybe that's it. Because anything beyond 2, I just see them as a kid. I don't know why. Like 3 years, I see them as like a little kid. You know what I mean? It's like a senior and like a sophomore in high school. That's like a kid. Or like a freshman to like a 6th grader. That's like a kid, dude. I can't. Listen.
Stop putting it in those terms, man.
Okay, but I'm just.
When
like,
you keep putting it in that term, so she's 18.
Huh?
She's 18.
Okay.
I don't think. Okay, personally, I don't see a problem with it.
Okay.
I think if you're mature enough, after you're 18, age really is just a number. 10 years, you're pushing it with me. 10 years, I'll admit. If I met how old am I right now? If I met a 32-year-old, I don't know if I necessarily engage in that. Like, she'd have to be like Megan Fox smoking for me to be like wanting to engage in that. 10 years is a lot.
Yeah.
I think. And then obviously 10 years younger, she'd be 12. So fuck that. I can't do that. Catch a case right there. Fuck.
Would you rather go older or younger?
At this moment, I want to say older.
I'd say older.
And that's just because like I've been like really, really wooed by from JK.
You should probably bleep that out.
I will, don't worry. And she's only like 8 or 9 months older than me.
Okay.
But like, I don't know what it is, but my ex, who's 6 months younger than me, and her, who is 8 months older than me, I can see a maturity difference already.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like something about her being older. I don't know if it's like a mental thing that I'm like making it out that she's more mature, but she's just like the way that she goes about life is so much more mature, dude.
Yeah.
It's so much more mature. And maybe it's just like my standards and my like beliefs and my viewpoint.
Or
on
maybe
everything.
she just came from a different background, like a way different background.
Oh no! I was gonna dive into like, dude. Right now, at my point in life, like if a girl doesn't have any social media, I respect that more.
Oh, okay.
And like, her viewpoints on social media, her viewpoints on like politics and all that. I don't know. I think I was just wooed at the fact how cool she was. I didn't like. I spent 4 years with a feminist, and without.
Nothing wrong with that.
Without digging into it, my standpoint on feminism. I was with a feminist, and I guess me saying that it bothered the living hell out of me tells the viewers what my stance on feminism is. Let me clarify one thing. I am all about men and women being equal. I am all about women getting what they deserve, but I will never stand on feminism when they start to emasculate men. That's where I draw the line. Because I also come from the standpoint that biologically and innately as humans and as male and female, we are given roles. We are given roles bounded by our gender. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely, that's what I believe. And once you start to try to mess with the lines, that's where it just becomes all haywire for me. That's when it just becomes feminism isn't the movement to empower women, but it's to dethrone men. And here's the thing.
I mean, and that's what it's become today.
Right? And I get that because, like, I understand women who believe feminism because I also understand and know that our country has been patriarchal since the beginning, right? Men have been in power ever since.
Yeah.
And being a man, oh, my nose is getting so stuffed. Being a man, I know I have no stance to say this because I'm not a woman. I don't experience and I don't have no idea, no way of understanding what women experience. But trying to stand on a bystander point of view, trying to seclude myself from both men and women, which I understand it's impossible because I am a man. You know, I will always have that biased thought. Again, I'm all for empowering women, but the moment that you start trying to shift the power towards women instead of trying to create that balance, that's where I throw it out. That's where I say it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Realistically, nowadays in this modern society, if you have the skills, you are going to get what you deserve.
Yeah.
Definitely there are industries out there where it is more male oriented, but it's like,
And honestly, it should be. Like there are some things out there that only men should do.
Man, any of you listening, if you have a problem with the pay gap, pay difference,
The gender gap? Oh,
the pay gap,
the wage gap.
wage gap, you're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous because as women like to complain that there are men getting paid more for the same amount of work, it's not. It's not. It truthfully isn't. It just isn't. I don't think that wage gap actually exists. And
I don't know. I don't know.
it's really funny. That's just my belief. That's just my belief. And it's really funny seeing like TikToks and like videos of like women trying to argue that the sports industry.
Sorry.
No, you're good. In the sports industry, that women should be getting paid more, when it's simply supply and demand. You know, I don't want to get too much into it, just because I don't know how many of you guys actually care about this stuff. But like, women are paid less, yes, in sports, but you guys have to understand that like, the women's league brings in nowhere near the amount of money. You know? What are they going to do? Start printing money just to pay them the same amount of money? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I heard this guy do the math. The WNBA pays their players about 30% of all revenue.
Okay.
While the NBA pays like, I think it was like less than like a percentage. And the rest of it all goes to organizations.
Yeah, it's because they get paid that much.
The NBA just makes that much money.
Yeah.
You know, they're paid such a little percentage of the total revenue, but they're still, you see athletes making
Millions.
multi-$100 million deals.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just the man. That's the man.
Yeah.
You know, people are gonna pay for what's entertaining. People are gonna pay for what they want to watch. If this offends you, ladies, I'm really sorry. Get better. Make it more entertaining. Like, it's like comparing Taylor Swift ticket sales and like a local singer's like sales.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
You know, like there's just somebody who has that much status, has that much demand, and you're comparing to someone who has less. And that's not even a fair argument. Fuck, we got sidetracked. There's so much with money. Holy shit.
No, not we.
I did.
You did.
I'm so tipsy right now.
I know you are. I can't say anything because I don't want to just cut you off. I'm just drinking my water, bro. What's wrong with you?
Do you think you're gonna marry your girl?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You think so?
I can talk loud enough.
It's just I don't want it to pick up on mine. Dude, what if we just sit on opposite sides of the room? But the room better record us.
Yeah.
Just sit across each other, just face each other. Man, we need to get cameras. It'd be dope if we could get cameras for each of us, but that's the goal, you know?
That's why you, the viewers, need to start bringing some more views.
Yeah, honestly, you guys should fucking just have this playing in the background. Don't even listen to it, just have it playing.
Just let your friends and family know that we're a thing.
Yeah, honestly.
Dude, look how ratchet we look, though.
No, it's just this episode. But then again, I mean, here's the thing. If the content's good, who the fuck cares, you know? And like... Yo, you fucked up that water bottle.
Oh my god.
That gallon jug. You wanna dive into numbers a little bit?
Numbers?
Yeah, I mean, actually, our numbers aren't even impressive. I don't even want to talk about it.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's not that impressive at all.
I'm so tired now.
Yeah. Hey guys, I apologize if this podcast is just a little bit, you know, like today it was supposed to be a fun day where we all got drunk, but you know, one of us is missing. Kind of mellowed out. Eugene does bring in like some wild energy. You know, that's why the podcast needs all three of us. We each bring in an aspect that the other two can't carry.
Yeah.
You know, like
that's what sucks if the other person's out.
Yeah, like realistically, like obviously, if I'm not there that week, we'll probably not record.
Yeah.
I have all the gear and equipment for it. But like definitely the podcast without Eugene right now, like it's different, and the podcast without you is different as well. And when we're all together, we're just goofy as fuck.
Yeah. So there's only so much we can do. I'm gonna jerk you off.
What the fuck? Okay.
Is this podcast even actually gonna go up though?
Yeah. We're not recording tomorrow.
Oh really?
I don't think Eugene can. Do you think he can?
I don't know.
Well, I'll just keep this just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be the backup plan.
Please share this podcast with your family and friends.
Do you want to spend the next hour just begging?
We need money. We're not doing this for free.
No, we're doing this for fun.
No, we're doing it for money.
Yeah, give us a 5-star review, you guys. Comment down.
No, not even a 5-star. Just donate us money.
There's nowhere to donate money.
Dude, we should start a GoFundMe page for this.
Nah, it's fucked up. You know, we can add subscription plans.
Oh, wait, why is that messed up? A GoFundMe? Isn't that just a fun for anything?
I mean, yeah, but it's like it's the background of it. It's like why you're doing it.
Why not? We can be simple. We need money. That's why you started a podcast.
No one's gonna donate.
Dude, we're 3 broke boys who need money.
No one's gonna donate to us. That's the thing.
Dude, what do you mean? I would donate us money.
Keep it.
Like a cent.
Alright. One measly cent. Okay, I'm gonna lay down for a second. If you guys don't see me, I'm laying down. So Jeffrey, if so you think you're gonna get married to your girl?
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down too. But yes.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the camera down a little bit. Alright guys, bear with us. We're just a little bit tipsy, so we're just gonna get comfortable.
No, I'm fine. I'm just really tired.
Nah, I'm tipsy as fuck right now. So
you could throw up laying down, you know that?
I'm just gonna take my glasses off too. We're getting super comfortable here. So the camera's just right there. Alright, this is super unprofessional. Let's move on with the conversation.
No,
The
it's a
question.
podcast. It's
So-
fine. We're good. Yeah, marriage. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna take the idea. I'm gonna credit them as well. I'm gonna take this from the Try Guys, bro. We should low key do like a plog type of format. Like it's like a podcast, but like not necessarily a vlog, but
Like
we're
a-
just chilling. You know, because like you know how most podcasts have.
Dude, let's go to Six Flags.
Like, what's that's the thing. I'd want a proper camera though before we do that.
Bro.
I would want a proper camera.
Or should we go to a water park?
Cause like,
Dude, let's go like Spock House and King Sauna, and just like see each other's penises.
what the fuck?
Just see each other naked.
You think that's pretty gay?
Dude, it's for the boys.
I don't think Eugene would be okay with it.
Eugene's fine.
He's a homosexual. That's why.
No, if he knows that I'm going, he'd be fine, bro.
Dude, what if we both had our backs against each other? We're just talking about our backs against each other. It's like we're a fucking married couple that just got into a fight.
All right, let's do that. Let's get right.
All right, bet.
It's not gonna be comfortable though.
Yeah, just look away from each other. Okay.
Dude, my
so,
whole butt is covering the camera.
do you know if you're...
Look at my butt.
That's fine. Man, these guys will get a show. Do you know if your girl watches these?
No, she don't.
She doesn't? Oh,
She don't care about things
let's
like
talk
this.
about this.
IG!
What the fuck? Do you have like... So how far into your relationship have you like given it thought?
About marriage?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We talk about it a lot.
Okay.
We really do. I'm constantly thinking about it like every single day.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about her.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I can't remember the first time that we actually talked about marriage was.
Okay. Then not talking about like the first time or like how often you guys talk about it, but like do you sense the level of commitment that you're putting into it that she is also reciprocating it?
Yes.
Okay, so like so you're confident to say that like once you guys are both ready, like you guys will 100% get married.
Yeah, of course.
Do you have like obviously like you want to get like you want yourself to be ready for that moment.
Yeah.
You want to be financially ready. I think that's the biggest thing right now is that people are just not financially ready to get married and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is like if your dream path with like your career happens exactly how you want it, right? What's like your goal? Like how long? Like within how many years would you want to get married? Like if you could have everything go exactly the way that you want.
2.
In 2 years? Oh, that's really soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really soon. You'll be like, what, 26?
Yeah. So me, I want to first. Well, here's the thing. So here's what my girlfriend and I think is the best thing to do.
Uh-huh.
We want to get engaged first, obviously.
Of course.
Get engaged and see how that works out for us. In the whole engagement time.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Because is that like living together?
No, it's like pre-marriage, you know? You're not living together or anything, but you're more just like you're married. Right?
Do you think it's necessary for couples to like spend some time living together before they could get married?
So the way that me personally I want to, but just being like a religious person, if we're talking religion, it's not the best thing to do.
What, like get married without, or what, moving in together?
Yeah, moving in together before like actually being officially married.
Okay.
I would want to be honest.
Okay.
You know, if we're engaged and everything, at that point, why not?
Mm-hmm.
But my girlfriend said if we do move in together before being officially married, you know, a lot of couples do end up breaking up because of something like that. Apparently. According to her.
Wait, say that again? Wait, they break up because of what?
Because they start living together and under the same roof, you can get into a lot of fights.
So then, don't you think it might be a little bit necessary to like have that time of like living together? Because you won't ever fully understand someone better than living with them.
You're right.
I think that's fair to say. Like you won't ever be able to fully know who someone is like until you spend like 24/7 with them.
Right, and that's kind of where I want it. That's where my standpoint is. I want to live under the same roof with her
Before you get married.
Before, I mean, yeah. But okay, if we're engaged at that point, why not? You know, but she didn't specify during engagement, but she did specify after marriage. Yes. So I mean, I don't know, dude.
So then let me ask you this: what if you got engaged and then you moved in together, but things were just not the way that you expected, right? Like you envision this like this idea and this dream that things are gonna be perfect, but you guys get engaged and you guys move in together, and like you say, like things just don't go the way that you expected. You know, you guys are fighting a lot because you guys are under the same roof 24/7 like that.
Yeah.
If you were bumping heads but you were still engaged and you moved in together, would you feel okay to break it off?
No, dude. What the?
So then that makes me wonder, if you're engaged and you realize that your partner and you are like fighting a lot just because you guys moved in together, you wouldn't call it off?
No.
You would try to make it work?
Yeah, I mean, dude, we fight a lot even without being engaged, you know? And that's like, you're more committed than you ever will be when you're engaged. But if we're fighting now and we can get through it, I don't see why there's a problem in us getting through it later on too, when we're fully like together like that.
Okay.
I mean, yes, the problems could be a lot more personal and way more deep than just us being in a relationship like this. Yes, but I don't see why we couldn't work things out.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I think breaking up, it would legit have to be either I cheat, she cheats, or I'm about to commit suicide because I just hate her guts.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Like breaking up would be like the very last resort.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I would do everything I can to save it.
I think that should always be the last resort.
Yeah.
Do you think what's it called?
Your
mic is so far away from you. Do you think it's Do you think you would? Do you personally, are you comfortable with your girlfriend going out to hang out with a guy friend, but just like them two alone?
No.
No.
And she would never do that.
And you would never do it with a female?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I have before in the past. Like before I started dating. I was like,
but you were single. Yeah, if you're single, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't mean that I enjoyed it. I didn't like it, to be honest. It was so boring. I was like, I want to go home, bro.
That's super interesting. I mean, I think for me personally, I think I just know how to connect with guy friends and girlfriends. Because like I've definitely had like my deepest talks with both you guys, but at the same time with like a girlfriend as well.
Yeah, daddy.
Because like there's things that you guys can understand.
Yeah, daddy.
And there's things that they can understand.
Yeah, daddy.
In that aspect, I think what I wanted them to understand was mainly just like girl problems.
Yeah.
Because like as much as like we can talk about relationship problems, all of our point of views is gonna be from the guys. And sometimes it's really important and really, really crucial and fun to.
Dude, should I bring my girlfriend into one of these bad podcasts?
That'd be dope.
But she can't. That's the problem.
Why?
She has ping pong lessons.
Huh?
She has ping pong.
Ping pong lessons on Sunday?
Yeah, it's not lessons, but she plays ping pong because she's trying to get ready for like tournaments and stuff. That's why. So she doesn't have time on Sundays.
You know, if we could do a podcast there.
What?
You know the podcast at the ping pong place?
No.
You don't think she like she's practicing for a tournament?
Yeah.
You don't think she'd be down after?
I mean, I can definitely ask her, but I don't think she'd be comfortable with it because she doesn't know y'all like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To even just like talk about like. I mean, realistically, if we have another girl on, we've never had a girl on. If we have our first girl on, I think I would love to talk about just like girls' point of views on a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Girls' point of views on guys.
Oh, daddy.
Girls' point of views on guys in a relationship.
Oh yeah, daddy.
I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah, daddy.
I tried to have Grace on, but Eugene's a bitch.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. He doesn't like the idea of her coming on.
You gotta bleep all this out.
Huh?
You gotta bleep all this out. Because she's watching, and you're saying Eugene, but you're not even blurring out his name. And you're saying Eugene and her. It can only come down to one other person.
Who the fuck cares?
They do.
Who the fuck cares?
They do.
No one gives a fuck about them.
Hey, I didn't say that. That's him.
It's okay. I'm gonna cut this all out.
Daddy!
So, how much have you spent on your girlfriend?
Holy crap. Dude, you don't even want to know.
No, like ballpark it. How much have you spent on her?
I'm about to puke. I almost puked.
That's not okay. So, how much have you spent on her, would you say?
Dang! Dude, probably like 10K.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But you think you're gonna get married?
Hmm?
You think you're gonna get married? I think it's fine if you think you're gonna get married. Dude, I'm in that club now where if I don't even, unless I know we're getting married, I'm not spending money like that on you.
Dude, you don't even know what. Oh my gosh. I spent.
10K is crazy.
Yeah. If that's including like food and everything, probably 10K. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's fine. That's absurd. That's too much.
Do you want to know the things that I bought for her?
What's your top 5 most expensive thing you got her?
It's not like top 5. I think it's like top 3.
You've got her more than 3 things. You've got her more than 3 gifts. So what are your top 3 most expensive gifts that you've got?
I've only bought her like 3, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that day at Valentine's or whatever, you literally got 3 things.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Valentine's. Dang, I'm stupid, bro.
Yeah, you literally got like, I forgot what it was, like Gucci sneakers.
Slippers. I got her Gucci shoes. Gucci Aces. With them bead stitchings.
Sneakers. Not slippers, sneakers. I mean, that's definitely on top there, up there, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, you got her phone.
Yeah.
That's definitely up there.
Yeah.
It's like $1,000.
Okay, no, I'll say 2 things. The top 2 things.
Okay.
Top 2 things. Okay, the first one, the top thing I ever bought her was a Tiffany Co necklace.
How much was that?
It was a cross pendant necklace. It was 2.4K.
Holy shit.
It was for our a year and a half.
Okay, so if you guys break up, would you ask for that back?
No.
Ah, man.
No.
Ah, man. You know, I think my ex has one of my shoes. Can you go on StockX real quick? Can you just look up the shoe price? Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure I left it with her.
Stocky Exy. Roy's gay.
And, like, I really want to know what the value of those shoes are right now.
Alright, what's the shoes?
It's the Coca-Cola Converse.
The what?
Coca-Cola Converse.
What?
Coca-Cola Converse.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see how much I gave her.
Oh, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure she still has them because...
It doesn't even bring it up.
What?
Dude, why do I have no service in your freaking room?
Yeah, I'll look it up, but I don't have a phone with service right now, so I can't look it
Yeah,
up.
why is there no service in this room?
No, there should be.
Oh, there is. Hello?
There's no Wi-Fi, but there's service.
But yeah, anyways.
How much were they?
I don't know. Is it the Kith X?
Can I see the picture?
Yeah.
I forgot what it
I
is.
don't know.
No, it's one of the high tops, but it's like, it's not that. It's like the iconic white and red. It's this one.
That's what?
I think it's that one. Oh, it's $700 now?
Dude, $750. Holy crap.
It used to be way more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it used to be thousands. Holy fucking shit.
Whoa, 67K?
Nah, that's cap, dude. You never, dude. Oh, you know, Eugene looked up a Mercedes SUV AMG, and it fucking said it was like $250,000.
No, it's cap.
I was like, bro, that shit's lying to you. That's a fucking Lamborghini right there.
Is it the red ones or?
It's the white with red lettering. No, it's white. It's all white with red lettering. It's like the most expensive out of the entire collection.
This one right? Oh, you said a high top.
Yeah, it's those colors but inverted.
Okay.
Wait, you don't have stock X?
No. Oh, is it these?
Yeah.
660?
Can you click it? Does it go to the website?
Yeah, it says StockX.
Let me see. Is there okay price? Because I know sizes are different. I think the one that I have is a 10. They don't have a price. They have a bid price. What was it, like 700, 800?
660.
660.
Oh, it's 550 for. Okay, I just thought.
They definitely went down in value, but
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to her, so I don't want to ask for them
Dude,
back.
a men's is 1,300 for men's 8. Oh wait, that's basically the size of a lot of men though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if it's size 8, it's dang.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought that for her?
No, I bought it for myself, and she wanted to borrow them, and I never asked for them back because I didn't really wear them.
You should get them back.
I just got them as like it was just a kid Coca-Cola Converse collab, so I got them.
You should get them back.
I don't want to talk to her.
Get them back, bro. That's $1,000. Wait, how much are you buying for?
Way less. Way less. Way less. I got them through okay, so I think I can talk about this because my friend's no longer in that business. But so what happened is there is a luxury outlet, kind of like Neiman Marcus, called Barney's in New York.
Barney is
It's
a
like-
dinosaur in our imagination.
It's like a dude, at least keep it on your chest. It's like a department store for all the streetwear, luxury wear that you could think of, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much I can say this. Just because like
You said it shut down, didn't it?
no, it didn't shut down. My friend's just no longer in that business.
Oh, then you should say it then. You shouldn't say it.
It's all in the past.
No, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't say that. It's still someone else's business, and you shouldn't really refer those things out.
I'm not gonna name them, so they're not gonna name.
No, you shouldn't.
I knew somebody who knew a manager
Okay.
at Barney's.
Okay.
And so whenever the manager did inventory, he would sell the inventory
Uh-huh.
for like cheap, but
Oh.
like underground for his own money. Like he
That's illegal.
He is like that guy was the manager, so he was in charge of the inventory. So he would order more than like what he said was in the inventory of the store.
Yeah.
He would sell that, and like my friend was like one of his runners.
Wait, what the heck? Then wouldn't they find out that those shoes were gone, but they weren't sold?
So here's the thing. Here's what I thought. Here's what I'm thinking. Like Barney's as a whole makes so much money, but this guy's he's not taking like 10 pairs or something or like 20 pairs or something. Like he's taking one pair, like one sweatshirt, one shoe, one belt, one hat, and like selling it off. So in the owner's perspective, like again, Barney's is a luxury streetwear company. You know, like everything there is hundreds of dollars. If out of inventory you're missing a few $100s, like you're not gonna notice that out of thousands. You know what I mean? So, like I bought a Louis Vuitton belt and I sold that to a friend of mine. I have 2 off-white belts from him. My Converse is from him. My Yeezys are from him. Most of my like I have a Saint Laurent shirt from him.
Uh-huh.
I have a off-white shirt from him as well. My CDG Supreme sweatshirt is from him as well. Like I got them all for so much lower.
Like how much are we talking?
When I got my CDG sweatshirt, CDG Supreme sweatshirt, that hoodie, I think it was market price like $900. I think I got that for like $150.
Bruh.
Yeah, and there could be speculation that it's fake. It's not fake. None of it is fake. The quality is just not fake. There was one time where we ended up, like, my friend, the runner, ended up getting a fake. And
okay.
I noticed it, so I called it out. But everything else, man, it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, I had that time in my life. I also got a Stone Island sweatshirt once. I got that thing for like $130.
Oh my gosh.
And I sold it to a friend for $300.
Oh my gosh.
And I fucking missed out because a month after I sold it, and I sold it at $300 because market price was like $400 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it was used, so I'm not gonna. So he only wanted to pay $300.
Yeah.
And I was fine with that. The next month it went up to like $900.
Oh my god. You could have made like $700 profit.
I could have made a lot more. Yeah. I could have made a lot more. But you know, I didn't like that. Dude, reselling is crazy. Resale prices are fucking outrageous.
Okay. Anyways, Roy, you got sidetracked again.
Are you gonna get to your second bottle?
I don't want to.
I don't think I am.
I don't want to.
I'm like blasted right now.
So yeah, I spent 2.4K on a necklace for my girlfriend.
You spent $1,000 on a phone.
1,000 on a phone, and her upcoming birthday, which is, well, I shouldn't say that, but
Coming soon.
coming soon. But on September, I'm taking her to Florida,
Okay.
Universal Studios, where we're staying on site property, which is one of the premium resorts there. I think everything in total will come out to 3K.
Fuck that. I would never spend that much.
Maybe more than 3K.
I would never spend like that unless it's my wife.
Maybe more than 3K, to be honest.
I wouldn't.
Wait, okay, let me crunch the numbers.
But then again, I want to clarify. All of us are sips. Who knows? I might. Who knows? But right now, I don't want to. That sounds like absolute hell.
No, but like for me, it's like I want to, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Because my girlfriend, like, she hasn't had like the best like experience on a lot of things that I did as a kid.
Uh-huh.
So what I experienced as a kid, I want to have her experience it with me.
No, that's honorable. That's fucking dope. I just personally would never.
Okay, it's more than 3K. I'm gonna say it's like 4K. Oh my gosh.
Bro, that's like
Hey.
you could pay my rent for like 2 months.
Hey, but just to let you guys know, I pay for my own college tuition too, on top of all this.
Yeah, no, I mean, you fucking hustle at your job, so.
My college tuition this semester was 7.2K, and I still have money to spend like that. I'm broke now. I have to live in a box.
No, you live at home. You live at home. Your parents will not let you live in a box.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, I've to spend a lot more on our anniversary, for Christmas, things like that.
Relationships are expensive.
Yeah, I mean, my family has also spent a good amount on her too, because we took her to a lot of like trips, like family vacation. Dude, we were thinking about taking her to Hawaii. You know, and tickets aren't cheap.
Hawaii's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
Dude, not even the tickets like there is expensive as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I remember I wanted to take my ex to London.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Because they have the Harry Potter world. And she's like obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm so fucking glad I did it. I am so fucking glad I did it. What? Dude, if I did, oh my god, I think I would have fucking killed her to make that money back or something.
How much was it?
When I made out the plans, like obviously, dude, if you're gonna go across the fucking world to a different continent, I don't want to be there for less than a week. Because I'm gonna be there for hours.
How much was it?
Too much.
Okay, say the number. Say the number. What's the number, Roy? Say it, dude.
I think the way that I planned it out, just flights alone, because I wanted to cover it.
Oh my gosh.
I think it was like 2,700, just the flights. Because it was also like the time that I was thinking of going. It was like during like I think I tried to do it during like spring break.
Oh my gosh, the most busiest, bruh.
But it'd be like the only time that I could find time,
brother.
You know, and then like obviously if I'm taking somebody, I want to pay. I want to be able to pay for everything, especially if it's my partner.
He's more of a simp than I am.
Oh fuck.
You just dropped out the alcohol.
Oh fuck.
Like that.
Oh fuck. I gotta clean it.
You just.
There we go. I cleaned it up.
You're just drenching your carpet with water like that?
I cleaned it up.
Dude, that's not gonna do anything. You gotta scrub that.
Have you ever pissed on the carpet?
No.
I have.
Why?
I don't know. I remember it wasn't even that young. I was like in like 8th grade. And I just pissed on the carpet.
Okay, dude, you just made it worse. That doesn't dilute anything. That's just gonna make it smell a lot.
Who fucking cares? I sure don't. I sure don't. That's what wet pussy sounds like.
Have you seen that meme? That's what wet pussy sounds like. Ramon!
I think my hand smells like grape.
Rahman! With the mom. She's like she's like mixing like macaroni and cheese. And it's Ramon! Rahman!
If you could be any other race, what race would you be?
Why are you asking me this?
Oh, dude, I feel like we should be sending this out on a paywall, bro. But we don't have enough of a following to do that. This is not okay. This is probably our first and only drunk pod.
No, we're gonna definitely have other jump pods.
Okay, but you know what? For sure, if we get a following, it's not gonna be for free.
Okay, I'm not gonna answer that question. What about you?
I think I want to be white. I think just because I grew up in like the way that I grew up in America, America likes to really like fantasize the white life just because that's all we have on media.
Okay, well, here's the thing:
I would want to experience it.
white people in America are pretty successful.
Not that, dude.
But it's true.
They just be yelling at their mom like that with no fear, and I want to experience that. Just for a day, I want to be able to yell at my mom and be like, "What?"
I've done that before.
I haven't.
Don't do that to your mothers, please.
I haven't.
You're gonna regret it.
If you're Asian, fucking don't ever think about doing that. That's like, you're just signing your life away.
No, I mean honestly, even if you're like black, that's you're bound to die.
Okay, yeah. Realistically, fucking respect your parents. Like, you don't know what they've gone through to get you to where you've been. Like, even if you think you know, you'll never know.
Unless you become a parent yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, my phone's about to die. My camera's about to die.
It's okay. Should we wrap it up? We're gonna end with that.
Yeah.
We're gonna respect your parents.
If there's any main takeaway from this podcast, one, respect yourself and respect your partner. Communication is key.
Mm-hmm.
Respect your damn parents. Any single parent out there, all respect to you. Women, I respect you hella. Extreme feminists, y'all can suck my dick. And I don't give a fuck about that at all, because fuck you guys all. You can find us on HighT3Z on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to just give us a search on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. I think we genuinely deserve it. And if that sounds entitled, fuck you. I'm tipsy. I don't give a shit about what you think. Okay. If you're finding us on YouTube, smash that subscribe button like I smashed your mom. If you find us on TikTok and Instagram, hit that follow button like your father followed me after I smashed your mother.
Roy.
And
Roy.
if you see that like button, why don't you go hit it?
Roy.
Like I liked hitting your mom last night.
Roy.
What's up?
I'm pretty sure there's church people that I know that listen to our podcast.
I don't go to church. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
All right, this has been HighT3Z.
And here's the thing. y'all are entitled to your own beliefs and your own opinions. I'm entitled to mine.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Fucker.
Hey, cut your recording.